The beets might have grown. I forget how long it take a beet to actually grow.
I will check the cart today to see if there's anything of interest. Beets aren't ready yet. They're getting there. Wait, why did I water them? They're...
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, the only problem is I cannot give Robin any gifts while she's working in there.
Let's see. Today we've got a grape, a large egg, bug meat, a tulip, a battery pack, a gate, sashimi, poppy seeds, a wood fence, slime, and a rare crow and a red armchair.
I didn't hear anything there that sounded enticing.
I was gonna say, maybe you didn't hear anything. Ah, crap. Let's see. Actually, we need the large egg for the animal bundle.
Oh, you did say large egg, didn't you? Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be useful.
Got it. Large white egg, so we'll need a large brown egg.
I don't know if we can use both.
You can, I've done it.
Okay.
I have tested this theory. I have tested. Do not deny me. Sorry.
D'Artagnan!
Oh, crap. I
You
think
were getting up there, man.
My voice is naturally high.
I mean, you were slowly making your voice climb to do that.
I was kind of trying to go for a Dalek thing, actually. And I failed miserably, didn't I?
Yeah. I will go turn in the apple to the other bundle. You know what I find it funny that this game doesn't... I don't recall this recipe being in there. But
what?
apple pie.
Yeah, I'm surprised. With the apples, you'd think... Oh, finally, the third freaking lobster we need. Let's see. So if anyone needs a lobster for the quest for Gus, I have finally caught the third damn lobster.
Do we have a preserve jar making any type of fruit whatsoever?
No,
Because we could
don't.
put that in one of the bundles.
Yeah, I know. Let me see. What does it take to make a preserve jar? Because I could probably do... Wait, did we put one in there? There is one in one of the bundles. So we did that. That does make me think.
I mean, I was looking. I didn't see preserves in that bundle.
I'm seeing it.
No.
Oh, for the love of... Is the game doing that thing again where I see something and you don't see it? Amonimus doesn't see it?
I will go look again, but I did not see preserves.
Okay, we now have 3 lobsters. I thought Gus asked for freaking lobsters.
Oh, there it is. It is in there. Okay. For some reason, I just didn't see it the first time, or whatever.
Actually, me making a preserve jar wouldn't be a bad idea for myself because I've got an idea.
I mean, there's one up there, so...
I know. No, I remembered something about one of the characters you can befriend.
Yeah.
One of Harvey's favorite things is pickles.
Yeah.
I want to try something.
Hey, how do you make basic pickles in this game?
Stick veggies in the preserves jar.
I mean, basic pickles.
No.
Because we don't have cucumbers.
No. Pickles are any type of vegetable.
I mean, I know
pickled.
you can pickle any vegetable and all that, but I was just wondering, how do you make a basic pickle?
You don't. Anything pickled is Harvey's favorite thing, is what I'm saying.
But pickles do exist.
Yeah. Technically, pickles is the, I guess, generic term for anything that's pickled. I've watched way too much Good Eat, so please forgive me.
I mean, we just generally refer to pickles as, you know, pickled cucumbers.
Yeah, that's what it kind of ended up being, but it's like pretty much anything that's preserved that way is considered a pickle.
I need to go check the billboard. See if anybody has a thing they want done. Eggplant? I don't think we get eggplant in time.
No, I don't think we would either. Okay, apparently people screaming is a normal thing around here now.
Are they saying anything about being mad as hell and not being able to take it anymore?
No, they just randomly screamed.
Oh, okay.
I think the other thing would be less terrifying to me.
I wonder how many people that will eventually end up watching this video understand that. Actually can understand that reference.
I haven't actually seen that movie is the thing. I know the reference, but I've never seen the movie.
I haven't either. I've only seen that scene from that movie.
Hey, Chicky, Chicky.
It's a movie called Network. It's a movie from the 70s.
Well, I'm surprised it hasn't happened in this modern age when you think about it.
Funny enough, my roommate actually made that speech at one point in time. Recorded herself doing that speech.
Huh. Well, I mean like an actual news anchor doing something similar.
I imagine it has, but it didn't make it out to air.
Yeah.
I imagine they cut the feed pretty quickly. As soon as anyone shows any sign of doing anything like that.
There have been, like, other instances where they managed to sneak it on air. Like, I think there was, like, one newscaster, like, they were doing a story on something that she was a part of that was technically illegal, but it was, like, the illegal thing that you'd be like, ah, just legalize it. It's not hurting anyone type of thing.
Yeah.
And she kind of announced she was part of it and walked off the air and... something. Just harvesting some corn so I can either sell it or make pickles.
I guess that would be used for all those little filler seeds we could buy. The stuff that grows in like 4 days.
Well, I'm just gonna use it to, like, make pickles for Harvey when I start befriending him because he likes those.
I think
someone...
other people like the pickles and such.
His is more of a love type of thing.
I know, but I think it makes like gifts. I haven't really done too much of the loved gifts. I've just been focusing more on the broad likes and such.
If I can, I'll do the love. Otherwise, I'll use liked gifts. Like, sashimi comes in very handy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if the loved gift is something like salmon dinner, yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, Alex.
Actually, that is something that does drive me crazy. Characters in the game have freaking, like, these ridiculously expensive likes that... I can't afford... The Scottish accent was on.
See, I could attempt a Scottish accent, but it takes me a while to warm up to it.
You would not be getting the part of Scrooge McDuck in the new DuckTales show that came out.
No, but that's because David Tennant actually does a pretty freaking good job.
Well, that's because David Tennant is Scottish.
Yeah.
So I would hope he does a pretty freaking good job. He is Scottish. I would hope a Scottish man can do a Scottish accent, or we've got a real problem here. Just a thought, you know? Just, I would kind of hope he can do a Scottish accent, or
Is no problem less.
Actually, I heard the new DuckTales is really good.
Yeah, so have I. I have heard that the new DuckTales is amazing, and based on the one episode I saw of it, it really is.
Which one did you see?
The first one. The pilot.
Yeah, I saw that one too, and I saw a little bit of, like, the most recent episode with Magica Dispel.
Yeah. And then I saw another one where they actually gave Donald Duck the ability to speak normally.
That was, like, kind of in that same chain.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, they gave Donald Duck the ability to speak normally, and he's out blasting out some very, very cliche sayings. And like, man, have you been talking this way the whole time?
to make kegs?
We've got a keg.
Oh.
And there's a lobster. Or the request for a lobster.
And that's why I got 3 lobsters.
Where'd you put them?
In the fish chest. The blue one. See, I'm smart. You win too, Amonimus. But yeah, I saw the one with, like, when they finally met up with Magica Dispel, and holy crap, they made her threatening!
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
they did Disney, you know, cartoon villain threatening in the original series, too, but that's
no,
as far
she
as
was
they were
more of a
willing to go there.
Like,
But since then, they've made shows like Gravity Falls.
yeah. But no, she was, like, legitimately like, oh my god, this woman, if she has power, is going to kill people. I was honestly impressed. Because, you know, I guess people can figure out by now. I grew up on that show.
See, I didn't grow up on it because, you know, I was past, you know, the point of being preteen when they started airing it.
When did they start airing it?
Late 90s? Or not late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, like I was probably, if it's like late 80s, I would have been 4-year-old at the least. 3-4 years old.
I can't remember how far before the Disney Afternoon it came out.
Yeah, it was like one of the first ones. I'm tempted to Google when it came out with freaking my phone. Yeah, Mr. Fishbone. This is... nostalgia's more important! When did DuckTales first premiere? ...1986. So I was 4 years old.
I don't think I actually watched it until like 88 or so, when it actually hit syndication.
Dude, they remade the opening theme for the new show.
Yeah.
My only problem with it is Mrs. Beakley herself.
Really?
I'm used to her being the sweet little old grandma and not super
Instead of the near drill instructor?
Yeah, I don't like that. No, they ruined Mrs. Beakley on me.
I'm sorry, she needed to be that, though.
Why?
She needs to be harsh because it's Scrooge. I mean, come on.
Also, where is, well, Duckford, his butler?
I don't think it exists in this one.
Yeah, that's another disappointment because he was kind of... Maybe they'll bring him in the second season?
Maybe.
That's like my only 2 real big issues with the, because they brought everyone else back. Oh my god.
Still no official Darkwing, though.
No, but they reference it.
Yeah, they reference it.
That's still better than, ignoring it completely. Of course, this means they probably will eventually do a Darkwing remake. I think the only reason they haven't is because it is an later show.
Maybe. But that's the show that's the show I'm interested in seeing if they bring back with the same art style and everything.
Well, seeing as they at least reference it as a TV show, yeah, they're probably going to eventually do a remake of it. They would not.
Then again, because they threw in references to every show in that first episode. They threw in references to Goof Troop.
I kind of hope they don't bring that one back. I wasn't too fond of it.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of that original show, though. I mean, I would understand if they brought it back and they did something a little different with it, maybe.
That movie was insanely popular, though.
Well, the thing is that I don't know what it is, but I didn't really like the slice of life cartoons. I kind of preferred more of the action-oriented adventure cartoon.
Yeah.
So I wasn't that big into Pepper Ann. I wasn't that big into Goof Troop. I was more into Darkwing Duck and DuckTales and Aladdin. A little bit into Bonkers.
Couldn't stand Bonkers.
I wasn't into Tailspin either. I don't know. Something about it didn't really gel with me. Like, oh god, what if they bring... How are they gonna bring back gargoyles? They literally have to make that R-rated.
They made Gravity Falls. I'm sure they can come up with a dark storyline and keep it PG to G.
That was Gargoyles. PG to G, dark-rated cartoons.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure they could, I mean, like I said, Gravity Falls happened.
Yes!
I think that shows that they can actually get away with quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, it's like... And here's the thing. It's the opposite direction Cartoon Network is going with their...
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting to see this dichotomy. So note what my two big complaints about their current reboot is. Oh, they forgot one character and altered another character in a way I don't like.
Yeah. But the thing is, the old Beakley wouldn't work for what they're doing.
No, I understand why they did it, but at the same time, it is like a nostalgia thing. Like, I like the old Beakley. I did enjoy the old Beakley. I love those maternal type characters.
But think about it. Can you imagine the old Beakley being the one who basically raised the new Webbigail?
Scarily enough, yes.
The old Beakley wouldn't raise a child like that.
I don't think the new Bleakley would have wanted to either, because she clearly tries to keep Webbigail on a leash.
Yeah, tries. But the new Webbigail would just run all over the old Beakley.
I'm one of the few people that like the old Webbigail too.
I disliked her for different reasons than most people. It's like, oh, that's such a girly girl. And it's like, that's not the problem I'm having here. The problem I'm having is that being the girly girl was, in 90% of the times they saw it, she was seen as a hindrance. And not and not much more.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Even though the boys saw it as a hindrance, I think in a lot of those episodes, it ended up being the one thing that saved their butts.
Yeah. Especially in the early ones with the penguin.
Yes, I remember that. The fact that she made friends with Penguin is the reason they were saved.
Yeah.
What a concept. Being a girly girl is fine as long as you know how to use it. Heck, I remember one where she's trapped by the Beagle sisters, and her being a girly girl with them is what saved her.
Yeah. But the problem is, it just didn't... It seemed like they were playing up that and making it, oh, this is a bad thing to be, more often than...
Even though that wasn't really the case with her.
I know.
But it was an 80s, 90s cartoon. Back then, they didn't quite get how gender roles work, because...
Yep.
The thing is, the new Abigail, I can still see doing all the girly girl stuff, because she does, like, unicorn... She's basically Mabel, but...
Yeah, she is Mabel, and they just haven't given her a grappling hook yet.
Yet.
I did say yet.
She does have a shadow buddy.
Yeah, well, you know.
Which I approve. And I think Donald is sad he can no longer like he was.
I am very happy that they're including Donald in more of the show.
Yeah.
Because they're basing this one very much more on the comics than wherever they got their ideas for the old show. And Donald is very much involved in the DuckTales comics.
Much to Scrooge's chagrin.
Yeah.
Though it seems like Donald is the voice of reason.
Yeah, strangely enough.
Which actually kind of makes sense, because he's trying to raise these kids on his own. Father's not in the picture at all. The mother vanished.
Yeah. The mother is a special case scenario.
Yeah, they actually reveal that in the show, but I won't say it here.
You remember her actual name, her original name?
Oh, God. No, I don't.
Dumbella.
They don't use that in this show.
No, her name has been changed since. But her original name was Dumbella. Her name is now Della.
So they didn't change it that much.
No, but they did, remove the reference.
Something tells me that the original reason she wasn't... They came up with the show. Like, I'm just getting this really weird vibe about that now.
I don't think she's dead or anything, but,
No, they revealed in the show what happened to her.
I know they were working... I know the very first episode shows kind of something going on there.
No, they literally showed what happened, like, why Scrooge and Donald out, why they don't really talk about her that much, why they were keeping it a secret, do the whole thing. I don't want to reveal it here for people who want to watch the show.
Yeah, I would rather see it, but,
But I will say that it's actually kind of poignant.
Looks like we're going to have storm tomorrow.
And before I do my socializing, I am going to go check on... Oh, the beets are ready. But I'm going to check on the cart first.
Yeah.
Little forage. These are mine.
So go down and grab your 10 beets.
Unless they, like, have, like, silver and... Gold star, silver star. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I planted 60.
Okay,
So between
there's
the three of us, we should get enough, We should get enough of, you know, 10 stacks to actually make it work.
I will die laughing if we don't. Oh, I got my 10.
Okay, I've got 13, 7, and 6.
10, 7, and 5. How much do you have,
so we have
Amonimus?
more than enough.
I'm gonna check the cart in a second first.
181? Okay.
Oh, Caroline, thank you!
Okay, put them in... We kind of need 10. You kind of need to have a stack of 10 before you go put them in the mayor's fridge.
Yeah.
So I put them in this green chest that's sitting over here all by itself.
Yeah, so Amonimus, come back and grab 2 more of the regular beets. I'm gonna check the cart really quick before one of us forgets.
Okay.
Then I'll head to...
It doesn't matter which ones, but but regular works fine. He only had 1 regular, I think. So he needed like 9.
Yeah, oh, he had 8 in his original stack.
He had 8 silver.
Oh, 8 silver.
1 regular, 8 silver, 1 gold is what he had.
Let me put my I have exactly 10 regular beets, so I'm going to put that into his thing.
Yeah, we didn't have that many regular beets.
Frustratingly enough.
So I'm using 10 silvers. Because I am worth it.
How does the mayor feel about these beets all showing up randomly in his fridge?
Ah, yes. Give the sand dragon his final meal.
AKA the solar essence to the sand dragon.
Oh, I was going to see if Amonimus could figure it out.
I didn't say what the sand dragon was.
And somebody wanted a quartz. I should be able to do that.
Oh,
yeah, that.
Yeah, apparently it's hungry. I don't know either. Why?
This is the new headcanon.
Antonio! What the hell? No, we are not bringing that into the... What the hell? No, we are not doing that.
We should.
Why?
Why not?
I immediately ask why.
But why not?
You haven't answered my why, so I don't have to answer your why not.
Yeah, while you're out in the desert, make sure you get the forage.
Yeah. I don't want to have to face the ultimate evil, aka emo boy who got upset. Finally! My fishing skill is at level 10. It'll grow up tomorrow.
Oh, I need to go out to the desert anyway. My bulletin board quest was from Sandy. 1 coconut? Really?
Wow, forging was
And we have not been out there in a while. How did it only get 1 coconut?
I've been out there.
You have?
No, I've
Oh.
haven't been out there.
Yeah, neither have I. I mean, I know Amonimus was Well, I thought Amonimus went out there to go to the Skull Cavern.
I do want to give the dragon his last.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I saw some in the fruits chest, but I figured that was like somebody just going to the desert. Oh, I'm so happy.
Now, I don't know which pile of lumber you actually have to check. I assume you guys have to check the same one I do.
We don't have piles of lumber here, so.
Yeah. But I got a... Sandy wanted a quartz.
Where is... Oh. Yeah, it's for the quest. Odio dragon. Really, guys?
The ODO dragon, yes.
I'm gonna go to the desert. And get my ticket.
Since I'm out here,
Okay, you have fun with that.
well, I mean, we don't come out here very often, so we might as well chop down the trees.
Well, there's one forge up here, but we can't get it.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah, I couldn't even get that with the tractor. I tried. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw it, LadyMage, but to start off last week's stream,
Yeah?
I showed off what my farm looked like on the one with the tractor and all that.
No, I didn't get to see it because I
Okay.
was,
There is no more desert. I terraformed the desert into a forest.
Let's not do this. I kind of like the desert. I like the change in the environment.
And I placed enough crystal flooring down to act as automation connectors. That basically every single tree has a tapper on it. So all the tappers, as soon as they get full, just kind of automatically funnel everything into the chest.
I'm gonna go get my casino card. Yay, I can gamble! Wait, that's not a good thing.
Yep, that is my quest. I must feed all of the peoples. That was still pretty amazing when we were pulling the Jesus bit with loaves and fish there.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that they kind of put a kibosh on that.
Well, I can understand why. I mean, that's a pretty big way to break the game. Just unlimited power food.
But I like breaking the game.
Yeah, well, that's what the CJB spawners are for. Well,
Yeah.
good news, Amonimus, that's what the tractor effectively does.
Anonymous. I want all the health.
That's what the tractor's for. Oh, I'm gonna plant some more pumpkins in the area that left open by the beets.
Got our beets. We got everything we need.
Although I don't think I have enough pumpkin seeds to fill up the entire thing.
There should be like some multiple wild seeds you can use if you need to.
Yeah, there's a handful.
You know what's funny is that according to this, that if this was November, this Sunday would be my birthday.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's a fun little weird thing I noticed. As I quietly drink my cherry Dr. Pepper. I love that last part. We need to buy a pig, a cow, and then casino!
I can tell you that the prizes generally aren't that great for the casino.
Not for the effort you have to put into it.
No.
And no star drops, if I remember correctly.
I don't think there's a star drop there, no. Speaking of that star drop that we could buy, I don't think any of us have bought the one from Krobus.
Not yet, but we probably can afford it soon.
We can afford it now, I think.
Mm.
I mean, we've got all the seeds planted for the year.
Oh, cool.
Most of them. I mean, we might want to buy some more pumpkin seeds at some point.
Come on, I have level 10 fishing. Give me the level up. I know I have level 10 fishing. I saw it.
The joys of black screens.
Pirate. I want to get more artifacts.
You are a pirate.
Yar har fiddle dee dee.
Is it sad we both understand that perfectly?
No. Let's be realistic here. Does this mean I have to get a jar of
This is
dirt?
the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. Yes, I am familiar with that one too. Hey, look! We've got ale.
Sweet.
So now we can give Pam her drink. And cranberries are in. So more money. Also creepy frog. Yeah, the bundles don't need ale, a quest does. The bundle needs wine. Which you said you have that percolating, so.
Well, I'm gonna go poke Blackjack really quick.
Don't poke the kitty.
Pet
the
him.
kitty.
I meant poke as in bother as in pet.
And we will see what our first harvest of cranberries actually nets us there.
Need a bigger barn for it, like
Yeah, we need to upgrade the barn.
twice for pigs.
Yep.
Oh god, Pam's hungover. You sure you want to give her the ale?
Yes. Oh, I never gave Marnie a cave carrot either.
We have plenty.
I would imagine. I just never did it.
Probably later in the week, I'm probably going to start going into the mines to raid mining, and that's the last two things I need to fix.
Okay.
Yay! I'm at full friendship with the wizard!
About time.
And he still won't give me a freaking...
Oh, good! I'm getting the Happy Shane cutscene in the rain.
Oh! Oh! Oh dear.
It's in the rain too. That makes it just so much better.
That's the thing that triggers it. You have to go in the rain.
Oh, I thought it would happen during just any day.
No, it has to be a rainy day. They purposely make it so it happens in the rain. That's how cruel this game actually is. I'm sorry, Surat. This game hates everyone.
Yeah, it does.
See, I still gotta get Gus, Clint. Got Pam today.
Let him know that his choice not to end his life is in his own hands.
Forgot the battery from Maru. Itch. Itch enough. constant.
And a cutscene with Marnie, the cave carrot.
Shane one is depressing.
Shane's entire storyline is depressing up until the end.
Yeah. Well, that's actually kind of the hopeful part of it, too. What? Hooray! I don't have to fish anymore. Twitch. Like a
Oh, and I'm getting the Leah cutscene now, too.
Let's give you some fish gus.
Yeah, you're working on the sculpture you already handed me. We are time travelers. I love the fact that you can go, "May I have a kiss?" And it's labeled as creepy during this scene.
Since I'm friends with the wizard, I'm gonna work on Sebastian since he loves sashimi. Well, Evelyn gets lovely flowers. Vince, don't tell your mom.
Did you give him beer or something?
No, I gave him grapes. I'm spoiling his dinner. It's me being silly, like, shh, don't tell your mom. Dinner. Hello, Pierre. Let's see, who haven't I gotten yet? Oh, Maru. Yeah, I need to go get Maru. And Robin. I'm getting the creepy dad cutscene.
Yay! Creepy dad cutscene.
You know, when you say it like that, it's not exactly sane, dude.
I'm watching you, farmer.
Are you threatening me? Dude, I'm gonna marry Shane. Chill. Now I need to double check something. As I forget whose this actually is, and I want to say the right thing because I actually give a crap. Is your rest from there? Okay, Robin are inside. No.
There's been a lot of lightning today. Almost every single one of our lightning rods is going.
I am very tempted to give the dad was being weird thing, even though that's called the bad thing.
Yeah, it does cost you a little bit with Demetrius.
Yeah. But I am trying to make friends with everyone. Yeah, the whole thing, I couldn't get Maru her gift tonight. Oh well.
I
Or
seriously think Demetrius is not neurotypical.
I wouldn't even say he's autistic, I'm gonna be honest. I think, he's got something up with him, but I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah.
Because I can't say he's autistic because he's not really what I would call hyper-focused. More
Well, not all autism is hyperfocus.
that, like, I don't know, it's like, he doesn't strike me as an autistic character. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I think we found an answer to the cranberry question.
Yeah. Cranberries are good money.